See that? 104,000. More than you can sell in the first week with 3 Grammys. Couple people that were still tweeting along. And see, when there is a group project in Gagcity and everyone is in one borough, like we're over here right now, but then there's other people still over somewhere over yonder tweeting away, that's one very big sign of, yeah. So they're all about to be unfollowed because if you have the big balls to tweet, if you have balls so big that you ain't hiding but tweeting in my motherfucking face when we over here, I'm letting you know, honey child, you about to not see that sign anymore. When you click on my page that normally says something, yes. That's how you know, Barbs. If you want to know now, you can simply go and see. And that means there is a reason for them having to continue tweeting about whatever nonsense they're being paid to tweet about. So go and tell all your friends that if they would like to keep their Gagcity membership card, to join us here, okay? And now, Barbs, how are you? I love you very fucking much, as always. From the day I looked in your eyes, from the very first day I saw your profile photos, from the very first day I heard your voices, when y'all lost Nicki Trivia. So there are 2 groups of people that won last time as well. I didn't forget. Yeah, girl. So we're going to get in the groove a little bit more since somebody had to make me come out of the groove for a second. So we're gonna have to play a few more songs to pay these bills, okay? In Gagcity. So I'm about to play a few more songs, and then we will do Nicki Trivia. Both versions of it. And I don't have a bunch of time that I could stay on today, so I gotta make it quick, but we have to play some music. La música. Ele mami musiquita. Okay? So the motherfuckers want to forget what the fuck it is that this shit is all about. Since motherfuckers want to forget what the fuck they was doing in Gagcity. When you was screaming the motherfucking words, it was a music song. It wasn't a motherfucking tweeting song. I didn't go up and read my motherfucking tweets, bitch. When you was paying your motherfucking bills and paying your motherfucking tickets to see a show. Okay? That's what the fuck I need to do in my motherfucking sleep. But no, here we go. Here we motherfucking go. Round and round the motherfucking road, bo. Ho. So, my thing is this. Next time, when y'all come to Gag City, I mean for the tour, maybe I should just stand up there and tweet. Maybe I should invite all the undercover people and just all do a tweeting a tweeting stampede, a motherfucking tweet rally. Yeah, tweeting contest, bitch. Cause it seems like, yeah, maybe all the tweeters should come and then all the barbs should come and the barbs should just punch all the tweeters in their face. Yeah, a tweetathon. See who could tweet the fastest in the fastest amount of motherfucking time. So they could get to their quota. Cause clearly they on motherfucking payroll by somebody. Come here, tweet some motherfucking nonsense. And one thing I always motherfucking say. Who do I always show love to the most? Out of all types of barbs in this motherfucking community. What type of barb do I show the most love? Boom. Winner, 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 winner. Well, the first one is It's Stay. ITSSTAYY. They have smart barbs. Now, I don't have much more time and I have to do a giveaway. So I have to play some music. Um, so sit back, chill the fuck out. Okay? Chill out. Don't get on my motherfucking nerves. Okay, Barbs? Because I will put it out. Don't let me put a hold on stuff. Don't let me. Don't let me extend my thing. Now, you know what? I think I'm going to extend it. Since y'all don't want to have no motherfucking power in your own motherfucking community. It's power in numbers. It's power in numbers, and y'all sitting here acting fucking. Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. No, I am finna punish everybody. If every fucking body don't want to punish the dumbs, then I guess the goods and the smarts is gonna have to join the fuck in on the motherfucking merry-go-round, bitch. Oh, y'all at work? Oh, it's okay, guys. Don't worry, Barbs. Who's at work? Okay, well, if you're driving, why are you typing on the phone? That's not okay, and that's not smart. That's why I know you're not part of my smart crowd. What work are y'all doing? What kind of job y'all got? Y'all hiring? Oh, you getting your hair done? Okay, security. Okay, okay. Some people in school or they off this week. Oh, oh. Well, you know what, you guys remember. Where did I used to have to write my raps while I was working? Oh, a school counselor. That's amazing. I love that. I love that because it shows the Barbs have so much. empathy, and empathy tells you so much about a person. That's right. Who said it? I just saw the correct. Oh, well, I lost. Okay, well, these songs and and just hope that cause I did extend the thing. I already did. I came back to peek on y'all a while back a few weeks ago. And I extended it. Yes, I did. If the Barbs want to have it all, then they need to give. They need to give more of their calm energy than messy. Okay? And then I will reward the Barbs. Okay? And the Barbs are very funny too. That's one thing about it. They know how to make you laugh. Ha ha ha. They definitely know how to make me laugh, cause shit. So Barb, sometimes do you wake up and just miss Gag City so much? Yeah, I know. Hmm. Bobs, did y'all see I flat ironed a little piece of Papa Bear's hair? Did y'all see the boy here? But he thinks I I don't know. He won't let me put the flat iron because he earlier that day he I guess I had left it in the thing preparing, and Zoo doing the utmost took it and started opening the doors and windows, and Papa Bear thought that it means that thing is on fire, and now he keeps on, if he's trying to look through the side of his eyes and seeing and thinking that Mama is trying to do something to him. Oh boy, Jesus! I said, Papa, Mama would never do anything to burn you. But Mister doing the most sat up there. I said, what happened? I had just went downstairs for a couple minutes. And then I come up and it's all the windows and doors are opened and he's like acting like he a firefighter reporting live for motherfucking duty and waving books and papers and acting like it's a fire. And I'm like, what is going on? Oh no, the thing that you plugged in, it was smoking. It was smoking. What? So now Papa Bear thinks that, as Mr. Man, his dad, did a whole scene for nothing. For fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking no reason. I'm like, what is that? And said, oh no, because even like it was making a smell as if it was fire. I said, no, the fuck it wasn't. I would have smelled it. I was a few feet away. Let me tell you something, okay? I, I, uh, I just don't know. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Because why would you, knowing that that would be the first time I would have been using it, why would you let him see you acting dramatic? You could have just acted like maybe it was the pot or something, and quickly and swiftly, you know, unplugged it, opened the stuff, and not let him know that that's what did that, smoke or whatever. Oh, 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 oh. Right. He could have just called me, but I guess he was thinking that when I came up, I would have been, I don't know. Go ahead. So now, something that is supposed to take so easy, it should be so simple as long as he's not focused on what I'm doing. He is thinking that I'm trying something. So, guys, just, Thomas Minaj said he thinks you're sneaky now. Right. And I pride myself on never giving that energy with my child. I always let him know, buddy, mama's going, mama is always going to tell you the truth. And, but, but kids, for some reason, they are suspicious at that age. Because I remember one time my little brother thought that my mother, and he was a toddler too at the time. He came and showed me what my mother poured in the cup, in his medicine cup, to show me that my mother had poured the regular Tylenol, I guess, as opposed to the kids Tylenol by mistake. And yo, I guess my brother instinctively, because they so smart. I think it's because probably they be watching like these detective movies and cartoons and stuff, and they be thinking, this. So they learn these things, which is so great because when I showed my mother, me and my mother was laughing at that for years after that. Cause he walked right away from my mother and came right to his big sister like, Mommy gave me this. And I was like, what? Mommy, what? Shit. And my mother was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know what, who just, who? I said, this is what you gave him in here. And so yes, they are. And then once they get that vibe about anything or anyone, like you can't, you know what I'm saying? They're very. Yeah, she was in the middle of her sleep and woke up, and you see, that's why you have to be so careful. You can't be asleep and or in the middle of your sleep and do anything. You can't, like, you gotta really sit there and really make sure you are completely out of your sleep. Anything when it comes to a child, a baby, because and that's why so many parents don't get a lot of sleep in the beginning, because but then it ends up being even worse because then you're sleep deprived and then you're even like, so yeah, child, we used to have to take sleeping, like, I sleep, you sleep, I sleep, you. Ugh. Anyway, well, um, but my point is, these kids be knowing stuff. They know. They act like, when they want to do what they want to do, they act like they ain't paying you no mind. But they be knowing. They ain't gonna let nobody just come up to them and be telling them, you know, as they should. Chad, he turned on his own mother and said he walked over right to me, quietly, didn't let her know that he was on to her. And thank God. Yeah, but it wasn't a laughing matter. She felt really horrible, and because I really got mad, like, what the, mommy, what, shit. Yes. Oh my goodness. Tokyo Radio, you just want a signed pair of my new collection of sneakers because that is so true. At Tokyo Radio said these new kids are Spy Kids and Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yes, that's true. But they also be learning little sneaky tactics because they be watching stuff like The Boss Baby. Well, I don't think it's like it wasn't the parents' stuff fault back then with because dude, I don't think the difference was necessarily actual parents. I think that because they're in this technology age as well, like I didn't know how to work. No, I didn't even have no remote to work when I was 4. A 4-year-old can pick up a remote. I didn't even he can find whatever like the movie, and then he just can. How the fuck? I had to learn. I had to. It took me a minute to learn how to operate Netflix and those kind of things. He already knows how to work all the gadgets and the remotes and the what is the call y'all like the iPads and stuff for kids and stuff like that. The stuff that I don't know how to do, he does. Yeah, thank you, Swaggy Cavo at Swaggy Cavo the tablet. Yeah, at Swaggy Cavo. You just won a signed sneaker. Congratulations. Um. Oh, your son's going to kindergarten. Yes, they're very ahead of their time in that way. But I still don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like the so many gadgets, and I'd much rather, that it were more gradual and not shoved on them early, like but then because I was very anti those things, so I had promised myself I wasn't going to let him have those things, or even let him learn what they were prior to the age of 5. But then it started dawning on me like, but wait, what if I, you know, I don't want to put him as at a disadvantage so that when he's around kids and they're talking about these gadgets and they know everything on these things, I didn't want him to not know, you know. So it's just something that's really and no answer is right or wrong. Like as a mom, you just have to you just gotta pray about it and hope, especially if you're a first time mom. And also because all the kids are different and they're gonna experience the world differently. Um, exactly. Row 15 said the key is monitoring. Exactly. Very, very true. When they try to go off in a room and something, because he likes slamming doors on us, I don't know who this. You have to just. Oh yes, I know they are. They are a lot. Because all of the little girls that I knew when they were younger, they weren't doing all of that stuff. But they just they think they're grown too. I do notice that. But yes. So when he try to go and do stuff like that, I give him a few moments to get himself together. But yeah. So okay. Oh yes, Lulu 117 said always be patient. Child, you don't know how patient. He is the sweetest little boy in the whole world. And he deserves patience. He deserves patience. Children deserve patience. It should not be a thing that, if you're having a bad day, they should have to wonder if they gonna have a bad day. And if you grew up in those kinds of homes, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, they have every right because they're a kid. They don't know what you know. So it's not even about so it's not even about if you choose or don't choose to have patience with the child. You have to have patience with your child. There is no other option when it comes to that. Yes, I do. Absolutely not. Right. Because they deserve to feel calm all the time. Are they gonna have tantrums? Of course they are. But everything else around them has to be calming. Because imagine telling someone to remain calm if they're only seeing chaos. Just like how patient I've been with the messy Barbs who've been messy for 15 years. Child. And getting on my nerves for 15 motherfucking years. Okay. And cussing people out, including me, for 15 motherfucking years. And being on the motherfucking timeline, tweet, tweet, twat, while I said we was over here. You see how patient I am with y'all? Ugh. Anyway. Okay, so y'all, I'm about to play a few more songs. And I will screenshot some comments so that I can give out the rest of the winners, okay? And I'll be back to talk before I get off. I don't have a much more time left to stay on today, but at least I'll still be able to give out all the gifts. Okay. Tune in right now. 1 second. What songs do y'all want to hear? What mood are y'all in? Hooray, 3 the Bob said it'd be hard to be patient sometimes. Well, you have to be. It's no other way around it with children. You have to be. Remember that. Have to be. Okay. Oh, good form. Beat, beat, my life. Does Papa get timeouts? No. He don't get timeouts because he'll do. No matter, we could tell him to stop doing something 45 times sometimes. He'll keep on doing it. But as soon as if he thinks that we really are like, absolutely not, then he'll already look like he. So he doesn't. It's Papa's house and we just staying there and shit. But what I'm saying is he already looks, like and he even says sorry. He says sorry. So I can't put him in timeout. I mean, ugh. But he probably don't do know what he be doing though. But when he says sorry, 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 I just wouldn't be able to put him in no timeout. He's too young now. He's too young. But we talk to him and say that's not okay. Yeah, Jumanji said he's still a baby. Yes, he's still a. I don't like to tell him that he's a baby because I say, whenever I slip and say your mama's baby, I always say, but you're a big boy because I also don't want to think he's a baby because he knows he's very he's very tall for his age. But yes, I think he's too young still for like timeout or punishment. And it's not like, I don't know. I don't think it's age appropriate yet. Yes, he is almost taller than me. You ain't have to say that. Shit. Yeah, and we see, I think so. Darius, he said he's a toddler now. Yes, I know he's a toddler, but I call him my baby. But I also make sure and tell him he's a big boy. Nikki taller than one person, Papa Bear. Ha ha ha, so funny I forgot to laugh. Shit. Anyway. Um well, it's because I had a lot of practice with the barbs, and I'm a naturally nurturing person. Person that cussed you the fuck out, but still, I'm a nurturing person. So if I'm nurturing with adults, imagine how nurturing I'm gonna be with kids. I always loved kids, and I always enjoyed playing with kids, talking to kids. Um, I don't know. They're very interesting to me. Their imaginations and they're just so cute. So 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 cute. Like the barbs when they want to be. What does he want to be when he grows up? Well, that's for Papa Bear to share, not me. Not That's not my business to share with the bar. Why was that one? I seen somebody gonna say yesterday. Why somebody was like, something they said about Papa Bear, and said, yeah, cause the Bears wasn't having it or something like the Bears. Who the the Papa Bear? He want Bears? Child. I say, yo, what? Not the big, yo. Boss, please take this week and sleep. Go to sleep this week, y'all. Just sleep for the whole week. Go to sleep. Put your feet up. Get, pamper yourself. Think of some more crazy things y'all about to be saying on the social medias, because never did I hear somebody give a toddler a name for a fan base that he must supposedly got in imagination world, child. Because he don't know them yet. So I don't know who made up that name. Mm-mm. Took my son because the Bears. What? I think I'm gonna change his name back to the name I was gonna originally name him, which was Ninja. And I was right, a mother's instinct, 'cause the boy knows how to fight. Like, I think it's him when I wouldn't be looking, because, see, a mother's intuition. A mother's intuition. Okay, Bobs, what kind of, all right, this is the last, all right, what songs y'all want to hear real quick? Before I give out the rest of the signed new collection. And these low keys, this new low key collection is just so fly, so beautiful, sexy. Okay, someone said, remember me, love me, and I'm good for cowgirl, masquerade, catch me. Super freaky girl, masquerade, exclamation. Y'all got some very weird taste today. Okay, okay. Running hot.